Well, ladies and gentlemen, Doomsday is upon us. But that does not mean that you have to suffer the consequences of poor tasting, non-cuisine level food on this episode of Cooking with Willy. Preparing for Doomsday.
Neighbours food. Although the ingredients I have was lying around my house, I think every house has these lying around. And I'm relying on my neighbours. Once everything goes to shit, I'm gonna raid their pantry and I'm not gonna make this meal. This is also how, I guess 95% of lids eat and how I did when I lived on base. Because we're all cheap as fuck. So, yeah. Mushrooms, mince, any sort. 4-bean mix, tomatoes, more tomatoes, tomato pasta sauce, carrots, bell peppers or capsicums, sweet potato, substitute all potato, actual tomatoes, pink or whatever colour onion that is, that one. Bit of tomato from my toasted juice sandwich. More onions. Pasta. Now you must be thinking, Willy, this is just shit you've found around your house that you've made up. No, this is the sort of shit you're going to find in your neighbour's house. Plus you're going to want a big ass pot, like this, to make it all in. So put your pot on medium heat. Olive oil. Onions. Don't drop any. Let the onions brown up a bit. Next, we got carrots and sweet potato. Meat in, onion is brownish. Put some water in to brown it off, and then we're just going to smush up all the beef and onion and mix it in. When it starts smelling like a barbecue, that's good, that's what you want. It means it's cooked, it means it's well done. A bunch of people we refer to as haters will tell you to wash all your vegetables. Well, if washed vegetables were good and you don't want dirt on them, why the fuck would earthy tones in wine be a good thing? Think of that. You want big chunks. The bigger the chunk, the harder your body has to work to break it down. Therefore, you're burning more calories. And that's what you want in a survival situation. I've watched a lot of Bear Grylls. As everyone knows, he is a professional survival expert. Any survival expert will tell you that drinking your own piss is a great idea, and running around with increased risk of breaking an ankle and risking things is also a good idea. No survival expert would ever tell you to rest in place and don't get injured and don't drink your own piss. That's amateur hour. We are in professional over here. Okay, this part is probably the only serious bit that will actually probably help out every single fucking bloke out there who doesn't know how to cut a capsicum or a bell pepper if you believe in the imperial system. Cut both ends off. Like that, so you want that out. This end. That shit off. Cut vertically. Open it. Gosh. Cut in here. Careful not to cut your own hand off. Cut these fucking seeds and shit out. Look at that, yeah. Capsicum. Mushrooms. Maximal of that. Those can be used for burgers. According to Mark Donaldson, that's a favourite thing on his burger. And that, although the rest of this is bullshit, actually made a serious cooking show, that is dead set truth. Leftover bit of tomato from my cheese toasty. This is what we are about. Yeah, next step, easiest step, pasta sauce. Any of these. This one was the only one left on the shelf at the supermarket because a bunch of fucking assholes come and grabbed everything because they actually legitimately think the fucking world's ending. I still can't get toilet paper, and I fear neither can my elderly neighbours, which pisses the fucking shit out of me because I feel bad having to go and raid their stuff once it hits. Nah, but on a dead serious note, people, and if you follow me and you're one of these fuckwits that went and grabbed more than 1 or 2 bags of toilet paper, go fuck. Okay, pasta sauce is in, as well as the tinned crushed tomatoes. From here, we're going to put the 4-bean mix in. The 4-bean mix has a fair bit of like juicy shit with it too, so that'll like cool it down and then bring it all up to simmer and let it simmer for fucking ages. Because we cut all the pumpkin, fucking potato so big, that all needs to cook through. Ladies, gentlemen, and others, look at this. That's what I call survival food. As a professional chef, part of my job is experimenting with ingredients. The 2 best things I found to really bang up the flavour in this is a bit of spiced rum, and the real kicker is a little bit of Jägermeister. The good thing about this being my parents' house, my restaurant, and then not being here, and the border between Victoria and South Australia being closed, and I'll get fined $20,000 for coming across it, is I can use all mum's shit without caring. So I've just found a bunch of these, I don't even know what to call them, spices. So let's just that's chili flake, lots of that. What thyme is it? Well, it's thyme. Italian herbs for an Italian dish. Oregano. Look at that. Cayenne pepper. Let's do fucking lots of that. Himalayan salt, chili, garlic, spice rum. Lots of that. This ginger thing still has a fucking big one. Let's just. I see chefs do this like every meal, and I'm not really sure why. But you know, so I'm gonna add a fuckload of butter, and then because jamie olive is good, some olive oil. Lid. That's not the right lid. Okay. Let it simmer. Make yourself a cup of coffee because it's been a hard day. Isolation's super hard. Well, that's what social media influencers tell me. And because they're influencers, I must believe it. Put your pasta on. If you don't know how to make pasta, use Google. Thank you for enjoying, as I knew you would have, this episode of Cooking with Willy. As a 5-time nominee for the Golden Hat, with all sad losses, I really do thank you for tuning into my channel and choosing to survive with raiding your neighbour's house for food and cooking their scraps.